The William Hill Trophy up and coming. Lamy is topping the market down in the betting ring. Also the eye catcher in the paddock. And Accordion gets a vote from Simon, but not either in the ring or on the exchanges. They want Lamy and Monmouth here on course. Lamy and Patsy Hall on the computers.
Lamy 10-1 this morning, 15-2 on the course now, 11-2 favourite, and a £20,000 bet with Chronicle at 11-2. 6-1 against Patsy Hall, 7 and Accordion, and 8-1 Munker Hostin, and a well-backed Monmouth from 16-1 this morning. Monmouth.
Starter is atop of the rostrum. Now they're walking.
My mover is Lamy, backed him well, so's Monmouth now.
This is race number 48.
And away they go then towards the first fence in this William Hill Trophy. And leading them to the first, it's Ollie McGurn with Langkawi. Ollie McGurn from Langkawi, and Accordion out wide of Monmouth. Yellow-jacketed Munker Hostin towards the inside as they race in front of the stands for the first time. Monmouth is behind Munker Hostin from Flying Enterprise, and Patsy Hall. Fundamentalist Lamy, and then New Alco towards the rear with Bob Hall as they race on to the next. Offer El Derry and Abraganti are the last pair, clearing the second fence and all safely over as they make their way into the back straight. And Ollie McGurn, who always goes rattling off at a good gallop here, and he's going to ensure this is going to be some test, because it's not just the ground conditions that are making things difficult today, it's the pace of each race. They've gone quickly, and also the wind is very much against them, both coming down the hill and up the home straight as well. It's really unhelpful. Ollie McGurn leading towards this next obstacle. The water jump leads by about 8 lengths there to Langkawi and Accordion, second and third, followed then by Monmouth as they now head towards an open ditch. Lamy having gone off just the favourite at 11-2. Ollie McGurn stood off too far there, just about scraped to the other side. A blunder from Bob Hall back in the field as well as they continue on towards another plain one. Ollie McGurn from Langkawi, we made certain of that. Ollie McGurn cleared it with a foot to spare, and Accordion was over in third place, followed by Monmouth as they now begin this left-hand turn towards another open ditch. And Ollie McGurn clear, Langkawi and Accordion, Monmouth, then Monmouth, Munker Hostin the inside of Flying Enterprise over the open ditch behind Flying Enterprise. Who goes there? Flying Enterprise blunders the rider away. Spectacular departure for Paul Maloney. Let's hope he's all right as they now swing left-handed at the top of the hill. And Ollie McGurn clear of Langkawi and Accordion in third. In fourth place then is Monmouth, and Munker Hostin, a gap to Fundamentalists from New Alco. Then Patsy Hall to the outside of Bob Hall, and then in the rear Lamy with Abraganti as they head towards this next plain fence down the hill. Offer El Derry is held up in last place. So over the next, Ollie McGurn safely over, and they all land on all fours as they head down towards the next plain fence. And Paul Maloney's on his feet all right after that departure at the open ditch at the top of the hill. Ollie McGurn jumps the next in front here in the hands of David England. And Accordion is out wide in the green jacket, wide of Langkawi, and they are followed by Monmouth and Monmouth in fourth and fifth as they round this left-hander. Back to Fundamentalist and Munker Hostin behind these as they straighten up now towards another plain fence. Towards the rear, New Alco, Bob Hall, Patsy Hall, then Lamy, Abraganti and Offer El Derry. In front of the stands once again, and Ollie McGurn takes this in front, lands about 2.5 lengths clear with a circuit left to cover, and now beginning their run uphill towards the next plain one. And Ollie McGurn continues to lead by 2.5 lengths to An Accordion, who travels nicely for Tom Scudamore. Langkawi on the inside is third, then Monmouth, followed by Monmouth and Fundamentalist. Next is Munker Hostin, who had a good look at that from New Alco. Back in the field, Patsy Hall, Abraganti, then Bob Hall towards the inside, Lamy and Offer El Derry. They're packing together a little bit, boys. The pace just slackening, and it probably needed to.
Certainly right. They've gone off a decent gallop. You struggled to find the winner at this point. And Accordion's been jumping as well as I've seen in this so far this season. Having said that, he got in close there. That was nearly the kiss of death. But this is a wide open race. Fundamentalist has been travelling well, and also Lamy's plenty close, and the 50's good enough.
still Ollie McGurn heading over the water jump from Ponmioth in the blue cap, who landed second there. Accordion still in touch despite that slowish jump further back, as they now head back to this open ditch, which Ollie McGurn had a problem with on the first circuit. Better this time. Over in fourth, Fundamentalist. A blunder from Offerel Derry back in the field. A reminder for Langkawi as they continue on towards the next plain fence. Ollie McGurn kicked into it from in second, Ponmioth. Monmouth was very slow there. Third is an Accordion. Fundamentalist is in fourth place. Langkawi still in touch on the inside. This group of five are kicked clear of New Alco, Patsy Hall, Abraganti, blue and green jacket making headway from Monmouth. Then Lamy under a patient ride as they jump the open ditch going uphill off El Derry. And now they're racing towards the top of the hill. Reminders for Ollie McGurn with an Accordion on his outside, Fundamentalist on his inside. They reach the top of the hill, but here's where it's going to start to get really tough as they race into the wind now and down the hill. Patsy Hall moving up into fourth place from Abraganti. Ollie McGurn under a welter burden of 11 stone 12, shadowed by an Accordion, getting a stone, the horse on the left in the green jacket, the headgear. Tom Scudamore seeking compensation for his narrow champion hurdle defeat. His stablemate Abraganti making ground out wide of Patsy Hall as they cleared the next. Then Fundamentalist, Lamy in a white cap trying to catch up from New Alco, and a gap to Langkawi down towards the second last. An Accordion coming there very strongly to challenge the long-time leader Ollie McGurn. Patsy Hall will take this about third. Fundamentalist went through the top of it. Lamy is running on under the McCoy drive. Abraganti next. An Accordion is driven into the final turn with Patsy Hall cantering up to join the leader. An Accordion not doing a tap in front. Abraganti is there too. Then Lamy. They race towards the final fence, and Patsy Hall has come to challenge an Accordion. Abraganti out very wide. New Alco is staying on from Lamy over the last now. Patsy Hall didn't get it quite right. An Accordion lands just ahead from Patsy Hall. Challenging very wide is New Alco, and Lamy is plugging on as well. This is a desperate finish. An Accordion, Lamy. New Alco very wide indeed. An Accordion finding a little bit extra for Tom Scudamore, and we'll see it out just the best. Tight second, New Alco on the near side of Lamy, then a gap to Patsy Hall, followed by Abraganti, Monmouth. Ollie McGurn's very tired indeed, crossing the line from Fundamentalist, then Langkawi, Offerel Derry and Ponmioth. Well, we had a grueling finish to the champion hurdle. That was tough too there. An Accordion wins at 7-1. He hit the front after jumping the second last, and then wasn't doing a lot for Tom Scudamore. And when the challengers have come, notably Patsy Hall, then he began to pick up again. But going up the hill, it was desperate stuff here. An Accordion has won from in second place. Just Lamy gets the nod in second. New Alco challenging out wide. He was third. And back in fourth was Patsy Hall. A jubilant Tom Scudamore here. It's his first winner at the festival. Well done to Tom.
Well, Tom, chip off the old block. Did Dad tell you how good it feels winning here?
He didn't say it was this good. It's been a long time waiting. We've finally done it.
And made up. It was a good second and the last in the champion, but icing on the cake.
Yeah, the horse are running in tremendous form. You know, just the beginning, hopefully.
But that was hard work, and God, he was brave.
He is brave. He's a tremendous horse. They've done a wonderful job with him. John Lowe, the whole team, and they're just the best. As simple as that.
You need to jump round here, and today he did.
He did. You know, he hasn't had that much experience, but he's done. He's just a great credit to the team. He really is.
Well, tell Dad drinks are on him tonight.
Nearly, I'd never.
I'm joined by David Pike, the winning trainer. A first for Tom Skew, a massive day for you, both of you.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Azana ran his heart out in the last race, beaten by a better horse on the day, and an Accordion. You know, great for Mr. Kilpatrick, who's been a long supporter of Pond House for a long, long time. He's had a lot of good horses, and this fellow's a good horse. He's a big baby. Tom's given him a great ride because. You know, you've just got to jump him from fence to fence, and then when you get to the front, he looks round. So it's not an easy ride.
I know. I mean, he literally started pricking his ears when he hit the front. He was better when some company came.
Yeah, that's right. You know, yeah, Tom's given him a great ride, and you know, it's great for the owners, great for the yard, great for everyone.
Well, it is. Legacy continues. Well done.
Thank you.
And ecstatic Tom Scudamore, our guest on the morning line this morning, wins on an Accordion. The 8-1 favourite when the weights came out with Victor Chandler on the 27th of February. It was a 7-1 third favourite returned, though this morning it was 5, 9 to 2 and 4. And Tony McCoy in his column in the Telegraph said this is the one horse he wouldn't want to jump aboard. When it goes and beats New Alco, who is returned at 10-1. Lamy, the favourite, was third. The 11-2 favourite from McCoy, only 2 have won now since 1969. Bad race for the Jollies. And to give you news on the Smurfit Kappa Champion Hurdle next year, if Catchit returns, he will be the 55th horse to try and retain his title. 17 have won, he should do it, and he's 5 and 6 to 1 Catchit to win next year's the 2009 Smurfit Kappa Champion Hurdle.
Well, David Pipe said he's a bit of a character, this horse. If you'd watched him win up at Doncaster, you'd know what he meant, because he jumped the last just about in front, let Angara go past him. But he's a fit young lad, Tom. He was a guest on the morning line today. Really delighted for him to have his first festival success, having been a real close second on Osana. But this is a good horse. The handicapper had put him up a bit for that run at Doncaster, but he hadn't caught hold of him because he's been an improving horse. Stays forever. Does he jump well enough to take a real long-distance race? Well, I think probably the further he goes, the better he jumped a whole lot with more confidence this afternoon. And looked as though he was there to be got at, didn't he? Just jump in the last. He started at down tools. But I think well, you can't say he's ungenuine. This is really hard work here today. We've had some slow times and some tired horses, but he's picked himself up very similar to the way that he did at Doncaster. And he's be a difficult horse for the handicapper to